Head coach Clinton Mylymok joining me right now. And coach, a big 2-game win for you guys this weekend to start off the playoffs. Your thought on the team performance?
Slow starts. Dean's was great. Both games probably saved our bacon. The first two games, and then our guys started getting their feet under them, and then the week off was probably good for us. Just let guys rest up, and you want every shift to be like you're shot out of a cannon. There's no tomorrows, man. It's just go, go, go. And I thought our sticks were good. I think the right guys stepped up. I thought there's always things to improve on, but yeah, you got to be happy with the start, obviously.
When you think about just the guys who are in the lineup and getting the rest like that, how do you think they were able to kind of just enjoy that, absorb the rest, and be able to go back out there fresh for game one?
Yeah, I think they just got more excited every day that went by. I think they were missing being at the rink and playing for something, and you can see how competitive they are every day in practice. And I just felt like have been excited about the playoffs. And then sitting out wasn't great at times, but like everyone else asked, who is sitting out for that long? It doesn't matter to me. It's more like, how do you prepare and do your top guys perform? Like whatever you're thrown at your way, you got to be ready for it. We always say, always be ready for whatever is thrown at us, and so that's just another challenge and opportunity, and they've done a good job with it so far.
And you did have the exhibition against Youngstown. How do you think that helped the guys, I guess, kind of get into that playoff mindset as well as, going against the talent that Youngstown has?
I think you get back to the feeling, get the juices flowing and the competitive nature going a little bit. And yeah, there wasn't, a game that meant anything, but I think for any team, when you step on the ice, it means something, especially for some of our guys that, their goal is to be at that level, or guys that have tried to be at that level, and there's always a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think a lot of teams are finding out how talented we are. But I think that game let us get on the ice, work on our structural things, work on our touches, work in game, situational things. I thought it was well run by both teams in terms of how they handled it, and gave us both the opportunity to work on some structural things and also just some touches. But for us, I felt like it here's some of our top guys, on the bench, was like a real game for them because they're competitive.
Your top guys were your top guys this weekend with the performance that they put in: Tanner Duncan, Ryan Franks, and Harrison Smith. But everyone else kind of contributed in down the line there. Do you think that this team is the most complete team forward-wise that you've seen in the last 8 years you've coached?
Sure. We've talked about it before. I would stack our team up against any of our teams we've had here, and I just feel they're the complete team. I think our depth is good. You want to have guys who can start fires, guys who can put out fires, guys that can chip in. I think we've got a group, and you look at, Dueling, Markarian, and Insana. I thought they were great for us both games, and you need that, though, in the playoffs. So you can't have passengers. You need difference makers and whatever their roles are. But yeah, I would take this team and play those other teams, but it's hard to say how things would go, obviously. But I just think our brains are good, too. We have pretty good brains in our team, and when we're playing the right way, it's pretty impressive.
Now, one of the guys that you coached in the second year of this team, Wilmer Skoog, made his NHL debut this past few weeks. Can you give a little bit of insight about how's that, how just to see him on that NHL level, kind of just to be a little part in his journey there, how that made you feel to see that?
It's always fun for the fans to point to it. It's always something as an organization you want to be able to point to, and for him to be the first. It's not a surprise. Like, anyone who's been around Wilmer Skoog, he's probably right up there in the top, like, most competitive human beings I've ever been around. Like, he played for keeps, whether it's practice, small games, real game. Like, I never seen a guy every single face-off put it on the line. Like, I'm talking, there's 2 seconds left in the game, and he's barking at the ref about, and we're up 3 late. He'd be barking at the ref about the alignment. He's cheating on the draw or whacking the guy's stick or something. Like, he's something else, man. So I think he's been here before and skated when he was at Boston University, and it was fun watching him because guess what? He came to skate before he went to school. Do you think he changed? Nope. He's out there pushing guys and competing, and I think a lot of guys were taken aback at first, and I just laugh. I'm like, that's how it is. And he stepped onto the NHL ice for real because he's got that in his game. Obviously, you got to be talented, but he looked good too. I did share a couple texts with him, which was cool, and And I thought he looked comfortable, but like even you can say those games don't mean anything to Florida, and they had a bunch of guys out, and like he's out there competing. He had a lot of minutes, and whether he proved to Florida he's ready, there's other teams watching too, and I thought he took advantage of it, of the opportunities to go, guys, I can play in this league, and I think that's important. But his competitive drive gets him there.
Now you guys got to look ahead to Danbury on Game 3 for Thursday night. What's going to be the key thing to get a good start on the road and maybe end out this series early?
Give them nothing. Just like any team at any level, if you let them have easy transition in terms of you're light on your stick or you're not competing through the middle of the ice very well. Like there's no secrets this time of year. We got to be tough in the hard areas of the ice. We got to be first on pucks. And then the hardest game to win is the last one, whether it's a series or the last game of the year. Like they're really hard. So it's an opportunity to learn how to do it. And Danbury is not going to just go, here you go. Like they're a competitive group. They're well coached, and their guy pushes them hard. So we're expecting a lot of resistance and a lot of pushback, and our job's to introduce them to another level and see if they can handle it, because you can't just rest on your laurels and go, we had two good ones. Like we got to be better. Like we've been fine, but we have to be better, and that's the goal.
Head coach Clinton Mylymok.